Hi everyone. Today I am going to tell you a historical story. But before starting my story, I have a request. I do mistakes, so please don't mind if there is any mistake in my storytelling. So let me begin my story. And this one is as I told you, historical story. So after victory over Kalinga means today's Odisha, King Ashoka was extremely happy and he was too excited. So he just announced that anybody, anything wants can ask him and he is ready to give. But he never thought the repercussion of his words. I mean, whatever he announced, he never thought about it. Out of excitement, he just announced. Poor remorseful people of Orissa, they just marched towards the ground where King Ashoka himself stood and was offering the offers. He stood there like a lion. And these people made a long queue. One after another went to him and took the things whatever they wanted. After a while, it was the turn of a lady. She was quite old. Probably she was on her late 80s and her whole body was wrinkled and eyes were pushed inside. And the most striking features of her body was her grey eyes. And she couldn't even walk properly. So she was using one uneven stick for walking. So when her turn came, King Ashoka was surprised and he felt pity for that lady. Then he said, "Oh mother, why did you come yourself? Why didn't you ask any one of your family members to come and collect the thing you want? What do you want?" Then the lady just glared at him. Slowly he lifted her head and said, "O king, O mighty Ashoka, just promise me first that whatever I will ask, you will give me. Then only I will express my wish." And king was really surprised at her expression. He then said, "Well, this is the word of a king that whatever on this earth you want, I will give it. Even if you want my life, I am ready to give it. Ask me, what do you want? And remember, this is the word of a king." Then the lady looked at him sternly. Her eyes were sparkling and she said, "O king, I just want a small thing. And you remember, you have promised me to give. Okay? Now, I had 3 sons and all my sons died in this battlefield. Please, if you can, return me back my sons. I don't want anything from you, anything." And the king was taken aghast. He was stunned. Then he told her very humbly, "Oh mother, how can I give you back your dead sons? You ask me any valuable things, please. Definitely I will give you. I promise." Then the lady again glared at him and said, "O king, the things which cannot be returned, which you cannot give it back, why did you snatch it from others? And if you can't keep your promise, don't make a promise ever to anyone. Then the lady turned her anguished face and slowly went away. The lady went away, but King Ashoka stood there like statue. He became still. He felt as if his blood is drained out. He couldn't think anything. And every time the words of that old lady echoed on his ear. And his bravery, his reputation, everything smashed within a second. He felt as if he has no courage, no strength. Everything has gone. So, with a very heavy heart, he came back to his palace. He came back, but the words of the old lady went on ringing in his ear. Perhaps this is the turning point of King Ashoka's life. And not only King Ashoka's life, it is the turning point in the history of India. And who knows, maybe that old lady was not just old lady. She was sent by God. She was an angel. Because after her departure and after listening all these words, King Ashoka had completely changed. He followed the principle of Buddha and followed Buddhism. And thereafter, he preached Buddhism as much as he could. And perhaps God wanted that this Buddhism, ahimsa, should be preached all over the world through Ashoka. And King Ashoka just preached ahimsa wherever he could. If this would be followed everywhere, then how beautiful our planet would be. May God bless to everyone to follow the principle of ahimsa. Everybody should love everyone. There should not be any violence or any bad things to occur.